boys and girls. I've been working on this magic trick this week and I think I can get it to work. Here we go. Hokety pokety alakaboom, let a new vegetable appear in this room. Can you believe it? It totally worked. This is called Brocco flower. It's broccoli and cauliflower. Now, the amazing thing about this stuff is it has vitamin C and iron, and both of those pair together to help take oxygen and move it to your cells in your red blood cells. It's pretty incredible and super healthy for you. Join me at home and I'm going to show you some amazing things with Brocco flower. So before we go any further, there's two words you need to know. The first is taxonomy. Now taxonomy is kind of a big word, but the first part, taxo, it just means order or arrangement. So think about thousands of years ago when people first found plants. Like, can you imagine your mom and dad finding a plant? They want to know whether it's a good plant or, you could eat it, or if it's poisonous, if you should stay away from it. Well, people thought this thousands of years ago, and they wanted to make sure plants were categorized or organized into families, and so they could figure out if they were good to eat or poisonous, okay? So this specific plant that broccoli, cauliflower, and Brocco flower come from is called Brassica oleracea. Now it has a little Latin, a little bit of Greek, but that's the name of the family, okay? The second word is hybrid. Now a hybrid just means a crossover or a mixture or a blend. Think about a hybrid car. The reason it's different is because it has an engine and it has a battery, right? It's a hybrid. So that can happen in vegetables too. Within the same family, like Brassica oleracea, you could cross-pollinate or crossover or blend or mix different plants or different vegetables. So for instance, the pollen from a flowering plant of cauliflower could actually get onto a broccoli plant and pollinate it. And so you'd actually have a crossover fruit or vegetable. It's incredible. If you thought fruits and vegetables were boring, think again. So these are two examples of cross-pollination, right? Cauliflower comes from broccoli and cauliflower. Now, this is actually called Romanesco. It's the same thing. It's a cross-pollination of broccoli and cauliflower, but it's much more shapely. It's kind of like a Roman cabbage, because cabbages are in the same family. It's just amazing to see how these vegetables can look so different and even taste a little bit different. They're all super healthy for you. So, for instance, the Romanesco, we're just going to slowly take out the base of this, just slightly. You see how that pops off? And look what happens. All of a sudden you have these gorgeous little trees. They're so cool. Not quite, they look like broccoli, but they're lighter. They're this gorgeous color, right? And they taste more like cauliflower. They're kind of sweet. So this is the funnest way. You just kind of peel off these little trees with this Romanesco. You dip it in your favorite ranch. These are so good. They're delicious. The other way you could do it, cut it down right in the middle. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that amazing? All right? Then you need to start peeling these off. Little by little tiny pieces. Okay? Put them in a salad. Put it in your favorite pasta. Put it in maybe a casserole that you like. However you like it. That's a really fun way to do it. Now, let's take this Brocco flower. We're going to do the same thing. See this stem at the bottom? I'm just going to carefully come in here. Remember to have mom and dad help you anytime you're using a knife. And I'm going to cut out the base. Okay? Now we can do the same thing here. See these little trees, these gorgeous little florets, right? Now the other thing we can do, which is really, really fun, is we can cut right down the middle and actually cut slices of this and cook them. Let's see if we can keep a couple of them together once that stem's there. I'm going to come right down the middle, and then I've got a pan warming up. I'm going to put these slices on the pan and just cook them like that, kind of grill them on each side on that pan, and I'll show you what they look like. Ooh, can you hear that sizzling? I put a little bit of butter on the pan. I'm just going to lay these down. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on top of them and just flavor them super simply. Now we're gonna let them kind of go on, medium-low heat for probably 3 to 5 minutes. We'll see how they're doing. I'm gonna lay a few more out and we'll check on them in a minute. Okay, these are ready to roll. They are smelling so delicious. They've got this amazing kind of caramelized brown on them. Got a little bit of salt. Super simple to make these, but it feels a little bit more like a meal when you use a fork to eat it instead of just nibbling on it and dipping it in ranch, right? I'm gonna turn these off and then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese. I'll show you what this looks like. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, here's your little plate. Now, you can easily serve this at dinner or whip this up, have a little, a couple friends over at night, or even after school sometime. Let that cheese sit for just a minute. It'll melt right on top. I'm not very patient, so I'm gonna eat it. Oh my goodness. Seriously, I'm telling you, if you think vegetables are boring, think again. Join me in the other room for yoga. Okay, kids, we're gonna start with fire breath today. So all we're gonna do you remember how we do this? We take 25 quick breaths so we can warm up our stomach, okay? So close your mouth. We're gonna go in through the nose and then exhale. We're gonna go kind of quickly. Nice job. Does that feel a little bit warmer there? Try it one more time. Sit up kind of tall. Good, here we go. Use your stomach muscles. Nice job. Way to go. So those stomach muscles are helping to take in the air and actually push it out as well, right? Okay, now we're gonna do something kind of fun. It's a little rotation that's gonna get your heart rate up just a bit, and then we'll do some fun yoga poses. So we're gonna come onto all fours. Make sure your chair is pushed in, you've got a lot of space. Now, you're gonna tap your toes into the floor and just lift up into down dog, okay? Now, we're gonna do the first one slow, and then we'll do the other ones a little bit faster. So once we're in down dog, then I want you to come into plank pose, okay? So down dog, plank pose, okay? And we're gonna do 10 of them fast. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If that hurts your knees at all, you can drop your knees onto the floor like that. 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Drop your knees down. Great work. Take your hands back behind you. Clasp the fingertips. Point the knuckles down and drop the head back. Big deep breaths. Inhale. Notice what's stretching. Is it your neck muscles? Is it your stomach? Is it your back or your shoulders? Nice work. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time. Notice how your heart rate starts to get a little bit faster as you do this, okay? Hands come out directly underneath your shoulders. Come into plank pose. Now, if this is intense and it kind of hurts a little bit, you can drop your knees. Otherwise, challenge yourself to use those stomach muscles to hold you up. Now, back to down dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting there. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Drop down. Way to go. Now, feel if your heart rate got up a little bit. The right side of your neck is one spot to check it, or on the inside of your wrist. Notice and see if it got a little bit faster. Mine definitely did. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna do a pose just right on the floor where you're at. We're gonna come back into all fours, okay? Now, this is kind of a fun one because it engages both sides of the brain and we're gonna use both sides of the body, okay? All we're gonna do is take this right hand out and reach it to the front of the room, okay? Or reach it in front of you. The left leg is gonna come back, Okay, so now we've got a good balance here. We're gonna hold this for 5 counts. 1, take those big deep breaths. Good, now remember that word Tabata? All we're gonna do is lift it just a little bit for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Last challenge. Reach it around and see if you can touch your toe. Can you touch it? You did it. Now bring it back down. And down. Okay, on the other side. Left hand comes out. The right leg goes back. So reaching in opposite directions. Good. Holding it for 5. Inhale. Nice job. Now Tabata. Lift it just a little bit. Good. Take that left hand, reach it around, see if you can touch your toe. The trick is not to look. Did you touch it? Nice job. Bring it all the way back. And release. Good. Last one. We're just going to do it quickly on the right side again. Right side up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice what muscles are working. Bring it around. Touch. Good. All the way up. And down. Left side. Left arm comes up. Right leg goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reach it all the way back. Nice work. Good job. And exhale back down. Nice job today. Way to go. Get the heart rate up. Balance. Pick a pose that has both sides of the brain focusing and helping you to be able to pay attention. Nice work. Okay, now we're going to sit up in daydream pose. And today we're just going to focus on our breathing. You ready? So you're going to relax your hands, kind of rotate your wrists, and then make your fists really tight, tight, tight. And then open them again and drop them back down. Nice job. And kind of go through from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, and notice if any of those muscles are tight. Your stomach muscles, your shoulder muscles. See if you can just let every single muscle relax. Good. Now the breathing. Focus on that inhale and the exhale. Inhale. Good. We're up to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Your chance, your private daydream. So you get to think about whatever you want while you listen to that breath. Job. If you feel your mind wandering, bring it back to that sound. The inhale and the exhale. Seconds. When you're ready, slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Move your head from side to side. Good. Drop your head down in front and slowly roll it all the way around, making a full circle. Really slowly. Nice job. Good. Switching directions. And all the way back. But over to the right. And left. Nice job. Let's take one final breath. Okay. Inhale the arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach tall. And exhale back down. Nice job. Great job. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week on YogaMeDo.